Are you prospecting people that might love what they are already doing? Maybe they're a teacher, maybe they're a lawyer, or maybe they're another network marketer. Well, how do you get them to view your products or business with an open mind? That's what we're going to be talking about here in this episode of Tanya Aliza TV, so stay tuned. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success faster while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I release a brand new training resource and video for you each and every week. I've been in network marketing since 2009, and I have prospected my fair share of people that love what they're doing already and people that don't love what they're doing already. And now it is easier to talk to the people that are a little disgruntled about their current situation, and then we can provide a solution for that and for them with our product, service, or business. But what do we do with the people who might love what they're already doing, but you think that they might be a really good product user or customer, or even a business builder, or even somebody that refers you a lot of business? How do you approach them, and what do you say? So there's two things that you want to remember when you do this. Number one, you want to lead with the product. This is the best opportunity that you will have in getting them to view what you're doing with an open mind. The second thing that you have to remember is to never call anyone's baby ugly. What do I mean by calling their baby ugly? Never, ever, ever discredit their job or what it is that they're already doing. Never downplay that, especially if you're talking to a professional that has maybe gone to school for many, many years and has invested a lot of time and money and resources doing what they might love. So you never want to talk down to their current profession or what it is that they're currently doing. This actually happens to me quite often, where people will prospect me on social media and they'll send me a message. And I had this one guy, John, do this. It was very interesting. I got this message from him a couple of weeks ago, and it was a Facebook inbox message, and he was basically saying, hey, you're probably not having results in what you're doing, and my stuff is better and your stuff sucks. It wasn't in that language, but it was in that language, the way that I read it. And he was very offensive in talking down to things that I was already using or I was already implementing. And he was basically calling my baby ugly. And how much of an open mind am I going to have when somebody downplays what it is that I'm doing without them even knowing if I like what I'm doing or not? And he basically came out and said, hey, I know that you're using this system for your CRM, and I can save you a whole bunch more money, and it's a better system and this and that about it. And he didn't even bother to ask me if I was happy with what I was already doing. There was absolutely zero question. So he had no idea that I wasn't happy. And in fact, I was extremely happy with the service that I was using and the CRM manager that I was already using. Very happy. They've helped me so much that I would never, ever, ever leave them. And so for him to come in and call my baby ugly or my decision ugly to use something without even asking me any questions if I was, open to looking at something else or if I was happy with my current situation, I discredited his entire pitch altogether, and I actually found it quite offensive. So you never want to offend somebody's current decision in a job that they're working or a tool that they're using or whatever it is. And the best way to find out if they're happy or not is by asking them questions. And he didn't ask me one question, which I thought was quite offensive. So just remember that the person that you're prospecting could very much love where they're already at. So if they're a teacher, if they're a lawyer, if they're already in network marketing, they might already love what they're doing. So you never want to call their baby ugly. If you ever want to have a chance to build a relationship with them and maybe have them as a customer or future business builder. Now, one of the best strategies that I've found that I've used in my business when I am prospecting professionals that I think might already love what they're doing is I lead with the product. And that has been the most powerful thing that I have ever done in my business, is leading with the product and kind of downplaying the business side of what I do, and never call what they're doing, ugly, or never tell them what they're doing is not the right direction. They should be going in my direction. They should be an entrepreneur. You never want to do that. Okay. So lead with the product. Now, in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, I like to equip you with a free resource that you can use in your business to create results with and to build towards a lifestyle that you love. And in this episode, since we're talking about approaching people and prospecting people that might already love what they're doing, I put together a really cool script that works really well in my business that you can copy and model into your business for your products or services that you promote. And it's called my Professionals Prospecting Script, and it's what to say to get a professional to look at what you've got. Really simple, right? And so it's a one-page script, really easy to follow if you're prospecting on social media or offline. And you can pick that up on my blog at tanyaaliza.com/68 download. The number 68 download. We'll leave a link in the description box above or below this video. And you can go to the blog. Right on the blog post, you'll see this video. And right below the video, you'll see a big yellow button. If you click that button, you'll be able to download my script for free so you can connect with people that might already love what they're doing, but still pique their interest enough to have them interested in learning more, or at least hearing about what you have that might help them. And inside of that script, you're going to see that you're going to start with complimenting what it is that they're already doing, not offending them by telling them what they're already doing isn't working. Okay, so it's really important. You want to compliment them with what they're already doing. You want to downplay the business side, and you want to upplay the product side. And so you want to compliment that and then lead into a script that I use that will actually front load your product, or actually forefront your product, or highlight your product. And that will get your foot in the door a lot easier than leading with the business or downplaying what it is that they're currently doing. And if you can, you want to pull a relatable story that you can share with them. So if you're dealing with somebody that's a teacher who might love teaching, then you can share a story maybe of somebody that's already using your product, or maybe in your business that happens to have had success with the product or the business, that is also a teacher, and you can maybe share their story. So if you're sharing a teacher story with a teacher, you can see how that could relate and be very that could be very enticing for them to want to learn more. So try to have this little story bank of different professions that you can pull that could relate to people that are doing what it is that that is already doing what it is that they're already doing. And that's probably one of the most powerful things that you can do to get your foot in the door with having them interested in learning more. So lead with the product. Don't call their baby ugly, right? And compliment what it is that they're already doing. Ask questions, that's really important, and then lead with the product. And if you have a relatable story that you can share, somebody maybe in a similar situation or similar profession, you can use that as a great lead-in story for why they should take a look at what it is you're doing, or the product that you have that you are selling. So, did you find value? I hope you did. Make sure to pick up this week's resource that we put together for you, which is my Professionals Prospecting Script. It's a one-page script that'll help you get your foot in the door with your product, service, or business with people that might already love what it is that they're doing. You can pick that up over on my blog at tanyaaliza.com. Question of the week: have you ever been prospected in a weird, awkward way? Let's have a little chuckle. I want to hear about it. Share in the comment section below your experience of that. We can laugh a little, but we also learn from other people's mistakes as well. So share that in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your story. Let's have a little chuckle about it, and let's all learn from those mistakes on what not to do in our business. Did you get value? I sure hope you did. We put a lot of work into the video resources and also the downloadable free resources for you and your business, all designed to help you build success faster and build towards a lifestyle that you love. My name is Tanya Aliza. If you found value in this video, make sure to share it with your team and share it via one of the social media links around this video. And we will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.